Hello, today is day 4, 5, I don't know, whatever, of the vacation. We have landed in, where are we? St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands, United States Virgin Islands. Here's the, you can see the boat behind me. And if you go behind me here, there's the island. And there's some more island over there. There's some more island. I'm not super certain how we actually got into this port, because it looks like there's island all around us. A lot of like really tall places. It looks like there's going to be a lot of wind here, which I enjoy. Also, if we look beneath us, that's some solid ground, so that's nice. The sun's pretty bright though. The water is super blue here, so this is a nice place. I'll do to show the thing, because that's how vlogs work. To show where I'm going. I'm in a much better mood today, also. So my brother's not feeling well, though. So that's not super great, but yeah, we'll do what we can. Okay.
Who does?
Huh?
What does? Your picture taken?
Huh? No, the taco dog.
That's
Yeah.
why you got it, because
It's more unique than anything else on the menu.
jerk chicken is kind of...
Okay, jerk chicken is unique, yeah, but all the others is just like regular stuff. Hello again. So we probably saw a little bit of what I recorded. We took a cable car. Can you even see where we took it? Not really from where I'm at right now. Oh, you can actually. Oh, all right. So let's see if I can get it in frame. It's hard to do because I can't use the forward-facing ones. Okay. So it's kind of that peak back to the other side of the light pole there. You can sort of see some like lines there. It's hard to see. But yeah, we took a cable car up to the sort of the top. Maybe you can see the actual place where we went. And we had taken a taxi to there, and we decided to walk all the way back, which is that was a good hike. We got to go through a lot of the areas. We saw a lot of kind of beat down places. It looks like a lot of the places on this island, St. Thomas, are all the money that comes in from tourism goes straight back into the tourism industry. So a lot of like the infrastructure and other things. So we passed by a school that was just not in good shape. So if future me, if I get $1 million, put it into here, because honestly, this is a place I would love to come back to again. Like, I think there's an airport. We saw some airplanes, so if we can get like a flight in rather than a cruise, that would be preferred. And as far as we, I don't know who else I'd go with. Hopefully you can pick me up pretty well, camera. There's a lot of wind. It's kind of cloudy. There was a little bit of rain earlier. Like, but, not flurries. Not freckles. Like it's sprinkling just a little bit. There weren't a lot of hiking trails open also. It said they were doing like renovation. You can see right behind me, there's the clouds. But I'm sure on the other side of these, you can see like a boat there. On the other side of those hills there, there's my finger, over there. I bet the other side of those hills is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if there's going to be more like development as far as like buildings and housing and stuff, because that would be less pretty. But this is a nice place. I enjoyed this. Really like to be able to explore more like the nature aspect of it, but we also had a few talks about, I went with my dad, and we talked a bit about, the sorts of people that would go on a cruise. And he made a good point that they do a lot of like the trying to just fill the seats sort of thing. So like, if they get to the point where it's like a week away from the cruise and there's like empty rooms, they'll sell them for cheap just so that they can, have a full cruise. So that will allow people who don't necessarily come from money or have a lot of money to be able to go on a cruise like this. But I think in general, like, I want to ask one of the people at like the passenger services, like how much this cruise actually costs, because I feel like it's too much. Like, I think 1,500 was the number that got shot around, and that's over half of my it's about half of my savings. And 1,500, that would feed me, if I were to eat out at like a restaurant every single day for every single meal, 1,500 could last me well over 2 months probably. I don't eat a lot, so I feel like a week on a rocking, shaking boat with a bunch of snooty, kind of ignorant people versus being able to feed myself for a couple months. It's not, I mean, for people, what you want to do with your money, that's your own choice. I think my ideal vacation is a staycation. Stay in place, don't go anywhere, and just relax, do what you want to do. And that's what maybe these people are doing. They're doing what they want to do. I'm pointing this way because the boat is this way. But I feel like I'm speaking majorities here, which is not the best way to be talking about people. But I feel like a lot of the people on this cruise have never been in a position where they did not have money. Whereas I've spent a lot of my adult life not having money, getting to points where I have less than $1 in my bank accounts combined, and having to live for over a week on that is hard. It's difficult, and to now have to be able to experience a position where everything is paid for, everything is luxurious and affluent, and knowing that there are people who have never not lived like that, I don't think those are the type of people that I would normally seek out and get along with. Just because it's it's a lot of viewpoints you have are based on life experiences, and if you don't get to experience a lot of different things, then you're not going to have a broader view on the world. Right? That's the thing. Those are wisdoms. But those are my thoughts on, like, every night we have to go to this like dining room for dinner, and it's real fancy and it's nice food and whatever. But the type of food I prefer is like the buffet, like the commoner food, where I had one meal at lunch. I had a like penne pasta with a basic tomato sauce, and then like fried calamari, which is kind of a luxury, and then plain rice. And that was delicious. That was the best meal I've had on the cruise the past 4 or 5 days. I honestly have no idea how long I've been on this cruise. It's kind of ridiculous how attached I am to technology to tell me what time it is. But, or I guess, now that I think about it, another perfect vacation for me is anime conventions. I did find somebody dropped a little bookmark that was an advertisement for an anime convention in Montreal, Otakuthon. So if that weren't like orientation weekend for the school that I work at, then I would definitely be going to Otakuthon. I might still try to go to Komori-con, even though I know it's small and it would be a hassle to get up there. But okay, well, my camera is telling me that I should stop recording because I can only record 10 minutes at a time. So again, barring anything extraordinary, any more untimely, ignorant jokes or racist slurs get dropped by people I go to dinner with, I'll share those, except I won't share them because they're awful. But yeah, we'll meet back tomorrow when we land in, it'll be my first time actually being outside of U.S. or U.S. territories. So that'll be an experience, I'm sure. Okay, bye.